Alright everybody, today I'm going to make carrot cake for ya, so good luck. So firstly you need to get your tin sorted, get it lined and greased with a load of butter or margarine or whatever you want, greaseproof paper, that's the size I'm using, just a couple of my hands width really. Then you need some caster sugar. You need some vegetable oil. You need some eggs. I overfilled mine in that little pot, a bit silly really, but you need some eggs. And you need some self-raising flour. And some walnuts, they're optional, but you know, they just give it a bit of texture. And some cinnamon, ground cinnamon there from Tesco, as you can see. And then you need some grated up carrots. So first of all, whack your flour in a bowl, whack in the caster sugar with it. And then you need 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon to go in with it. So that's me showing you need a teaspoon. So basically just dollop it in. I'll write all the amounts down under at the bottom in the description box so you know how much of each thing to put in and use and stuff. Now with a wooden spoon or something, just give it a stir up, get it all combined together, them dry ingredients. So once you've done that, it'll look like that, just turned a bit off in colour. So now it's time for your wet ingredients, so just pour in all your vegetable oil into the mixture. Looks kind of gross at this stage. Let's make it look even grosser now by whacking those eggs in. So whack all your eggs in there. All I've done is just cracked them in that bowl and just given them a beat with a fork. Now with a spatula or something of that description, just give it a really good stir. Go in steady because you don't want to just splash it all over the shop. And it's really important to get all the flour incorporated in it at this stage. Otherwise it'll be half dry and half wet. So keep stirring and it'll end up looking like that. It's quite a loose mixture, you know, it just comes away from the bowl, like leaving it dead clean and that. Keep stirring it just till you're sure everything's together and it just lots of air and it looks nice like that. It almost looks like caramel, doesn't it? I love caramel. Now add your walnuts, which all I've done is just chopped them up, and then your carrots, which I just grated with a standard grater after peeling off the skin, of course. Now with a wooden spoon, just stir all that up, make sure it's running through all the mix. You don't want half carrot at the top and then no carrot at the bottom. So once you've done that, it'll look like that. Doesn't look that pleasant, to be honest, does it? Just whack it in your bowl now, so your tin that you prepared earlier. Get in as much out as you possibly can really, because we don't want to waste any of it. Now you've got it in and it's all smooth and flat. You just want to whack it in the oven, gas mark 4. Again, I'll put all the different temperature settings underneath, depending what oven you've got. And just whack it in there at the centre again, so you know, top and bottom can be. Now take some cream cheese and some margarine or butter and just put them in a bowl together and just stir them up. Blend them all together. It's quite hard with a spatula, I should have used a wooden spoon. Once you've done it, it'll look like that. Just keep mixing it, really. Next, take some icing sugar and just add that into the mixture that you prepared earlier of your margarine and cream cheese. And very slowly, with a wooden spoon, mix it up together until there is no trace of the icing sugar remaining. Next, take some vanilla extract once it's all combined. And because the version of vanilla extract I am using is rather strong, I am only going to use 1/4 teaspoon because it's so powerful and flavoursome. So give that a good stir together until it's all combined together and running through the mixture. That's the sort of consistency you're wanting. Alright, so that's the lack you kind of want from it, like chocolate really. White melted chocolate, lovely. So it's still rising up in the oven there, looking pucker, nearly time to come out. Okay, so now it's out the oven, you need to check it's all cooked through. So with a skewer, insert it into the centre of the cake and make sure it comes out clean. Okay, so take your cake out the pan and leave it on a wire to cool. Slice your cake in half, like I have done there, and that's what it looks like, the texture of it all. My slicing isn't very good because, as you can see, it's all a bit bumpy. But then take your cream that you made earlier and just literally dollop it on as much or as little as you want on cake using a palette knife. I ain't very neat at this bit, but I am a professional chef, so you know it don't look great at this stage, gotta admit myself. Sandwich it together, wax some icing on top, chop it in half, and there is your final cake, your carrot cake. Enjoy. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked it. Stay tuned for more, give me some suggestions what you might like. See you soon.